What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Arrow Season 5, Episode 17. What the fuck just happened, guys? This is such an amazing episode. I would go as far to say it was one of my favourite episodes of Arrow ever. Amazing performance from Stephen and Mel. Amazing performance from Josh, who plays Prometheus. An amazing performance from Evelyn, who returned. So right, guys, let's get into this episode. So at the end of last week's episode, Oliver Queen, aka Arrow, was taken hostage by Prometheus, and he was tortured pretty hard in this episode. So at the start, Oliver's basically said to him that you're going to have to try harder to torture me. And oh my God, the Green Arrow, he is dead. He absolutely killed the Green Arrow without actually killing him. So this was an episode that had no Felicity and no John Diggle, literally no Team Arrow at all until the last few seconds. So there was a lot of Russian flashbacks centric within this episode, but it actually made a lot of sense for once. So Anatolia, aka KG Beast, became the Brother kind of leader within this episode after the other dude was killed by Oliver, which is kind of cool. We've seen the return of Kovar, aka Dolph Lundgren. I think that's how you say his last name. He was in The Expendables, quite a big movie star, so I understand why we don't see him that much. But what's interesting is Malcolm Merlin, aka CEO of Merlin Industries, I think it was called, made an appearance in this. But guys, this was a flashback from I think 3 years ago, so it's not the current day, it's a flashback. So such a cool week for Malcolm appearing in Flash. Arrow and Legends must be cool to be that guy. So he made some kind of deal with Kovar, which was interesting to do with some potential work, some kind of missiles, some gas bombs. It was kind of interesting. So the whole episode, Prometheus, I'm not going to call him Adrian Chase, his name is Prometheus. It was all about him admitting what Prometheus wanted to admit. So he had literally everyone on the wall who he killed. So Prometheus said to him, tell me what I want to hear. So the first victim he shot 3 times in the chest with the arrow. So Prometheus hit him with 3 arrows, which is, it was absolutely savage, quite gruesome. The kind of the blood scenes, it all was prosthetically amazing to me, and it was awesome. So during the flashbacks, Oliver and Anatolia and the rest of the Bratva tried to get the kind of the gas before Kovar got there, so he couldn't leak the gas, so no one got killed. Well, that's what they wanted to do, but Kovar came along, interfered, and ended up getting him. So this was an interesting part of the episode. As we all know, Evelyn was the traitor and she kind of disappeared, but she came back in this episode, and props to the actor, she played the role amazing. So Prometheus said, one of you has to kill. If Evelyn isn't dead when I'm back, I'm going to snap her neck. And Oliver wouldn't kill her, so essentially Prometheus did exactly what he said he was going to do. So he snapped her neck, so it appeared like she was dead. And within the flashbacks, Kovar's what can you call it? Kovar's helper, kind of maid, was killed because she portrayed Kovar and let Anatolia in, and it was a setup by one of the people within the Bratva. He's like, we're in a casino, I'm playing my best hand. Kind of a funny line. So he led them into the room where they were all going to be killed within the casino, which was kind of interesting, like I said. And eventually Oliver came through, kind of got into a fight with Kovar, destroyed Kovar, or did he? Kind of, it was a quite cool fight, really kind of good. The kind of choreography, the choreograph, in my opinion, was on point. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. And it was a fun, kind of savage, raw episode. I wish we had more Arrow episodes like this. I would have liked the fight to go on for a bit longer personally, but it didn't. So in the end, Anatoly says you don't have to kill him, you're letting the beast out. Every time you put the hood on, you're becoming more and more of a monster. So that was essentially was the aura of the whole episode. So eventually Oliver admitted he wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him. He enjoyed killing him. And that was the only thing that Prometheus wanted him to say, that he wanted to kill him, which is kind of obvious as the episode went on what Prometheus actually wanted. But it was really interesting how after he admitted what he wanted him to admit, Prometheus burnt his Bratva captain tattoo off, which I didn't see coming and must have hurt like hell if it was real. So that was kind of interesting. And before it ended, Anatolia said to Oliver that these killings will take him down a dark path and will eventually be his downfall, which essentially it was. So it was right. But remember, guys, that scene was in a flashback. It's not the current day. And then Evelyn wakes up. Evelyn wasn't dead. She played him again. I mean, I thought she was dead for a split second because she's she's a character that isn't needed. So Evelyn played him again. So like I said, the actor is amazing. She played such a cool role this week. And then we see another Malcolm Merlyn scene, and basically Malcolm Merlyn asked who's behind it, and obviously it was Oliver Queen. So had he knew 3 years ago, it would have been quite interesting. But is Kovar dead, guys? Let me know. Kovar isn't dead. So is Kovar behind Prometheus? And is Prometheus actually Kovar's son? I'm still thinking he is. I'm still getting the aura like that he is. And props to Stephen Amell, Stephen Amell, keeping himself in amazing shape. Stat guy, no homo. Looked amazing. And then he just walks into Arrow Cave at the end of it. It was like, it's over. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm shutting everything down. So Arrow is dead. The Arrow is dead. So really good episode, guys. One of my favorite episodes ever of Arrow. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought. Are you starting to like Prometheus? I'm calling him Prometheus because the Adrian Chase name is fake, and I'm not going to call him Simon. Sorry, Simon for me is not a villain's name. So guys, I really love this episode. I'll have my breakdown for next week's episode up a few hours after this. I think it's called Disbranded or something like that. I can't quite remember what the title is. I actually haven't properly looked what the episode title is called, so I'll have that up for you guys later on. It's called Disbanded, I think it is. But anyway, guys, I'll have that up for you later on. Anyway, guys, loving all the support that I've been getting lately on this channel. Appreciate it very much. So if you're new, please like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. And I'll see you in another video. Peace out, guys. Peace.